Hello my dear Armenians, these are the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. Feast of Goddess Anahit, celebrating the strength of Armenian women. Girdadyul, the forgotten Armenian village of historic Aghvank. Stepanakert's theatrical function destroyed cultural heritage on the attack. Deir ez-Zor Gulag, a new heroic story from the Deir ez-Zor Uprising. Azerbaijani authorities demolish the Motherhood statue in Stepanakert. April 6, Memorial Day of Journalists Lost to Violence. Adana's clock tower, a tall symbol of Armenian history. Easter Choreg, a sweet Armenian tradition of renewal. Today, Armenians celebrate the feast of the goddess Anahit, dedicated to the strength, wisdom, and maternal role of Armenian women. This day is another opportunity to honor women as daughters, sisters, wives, and above all mothers. It is a celebration of all Armenian women who understand their mission and carry it with dignity, preserving national values and raising future generations. Motherhood is both joy and responsibility, and the future of the nation. It is the hands of mothers. Today reminds us to protect and lovingly pass on our national heritage. Girdadyul is located 27.3 kilometers southwest of today's Gabala. Historical sources also mention it as Girdadyul, showing its ancient roots. Armenians lived here since early times, and in the late 18th century more Armenians arrived from Khachen and Varandan in Artsakh. Unlike many nearby villages, Girdadyul population stayed loyal to Christianity and kept their identity. The village grew quickly in the 19th century. 1841, 235 Armenians, 1851, 532, 1889, 985. In the early 20th century, the population passed 1,000. The village church, Holy Mother of God, was known since the 18th century with an inscription dating to 1881. Tombstones in the cemetery date back to the 17th century. The event of 1918 were tragic. The Ottoman invasion and local forces caused mass killings of Armenians, most villagers peasant, and today Girdadyul stands as a silent witness of its past. The Azerbaijani occupation administration has destroyed the Theatrical fountain near the Vahram Papazian State Drama Theatre in Stepanakert. This act is part of a policy aimed at erasing Armenian cultural heritage in the city and in Artsakh. Such destruction shows a deliberate attempt to remove Armenian historical and cultural presence. Armenian state institutions and the international community must respond and work to protect cultural heritage, which is a key part of both Armenian identity and world culture. On May 17, the Genocide Committed Against Armenia's Museum Institute hosted the presentation of Tigran Makaryan's memoir, Deir ez-Zor Gulag. Makaryan tells the story of his life, from surviving Deir ez-Zor to enduring Stalin-era Gulag camps. Makaryan studied engineering in Germany, later representing to Soviet Armenia, and contributed greatly to the country's energy sector. He was repeatedly arrested and exiled to Siberia, but always returned to continue his work. His granddaughter is a singer Elvina Makaryan. Researcher Robert Atoyan highlighted a previously unknown episode about the armed resistance of the Zeytun Armenians in Deir ez-Zor. The event gathered the Makaryan family, scholars, and friends, and the memory stands out as a valuable personal testimony of two difficult arrests. The Azerbaijani administration has destroyed the Motherhood sculpture located near the Stepanakert maternity hospital. This is not just cultural vandalism, it is a part of deliberate attempt to erase memory, identity, and presence. The image of mother and child, a symbol of life and hope, has again become a target. Such actions send a clear message to remove Armenians from their own homeland. Today, we honor all mothers who have suffered through war, loss, and displacement. Memory cannot be destroyed. It lives in people, culture, and collective history. April 6 is marked in occupied Western Armenia as the Day of Murdered Journalists, dedicated to Hassan Fehmi Bey, the first known journalist killed in 1909 in Constantinople. In 1996, this date was officially recognized by the Journalist Union. Over more than a century, many journalists have been killed for telling the truth and informing the public, often for political reasons. Notable cases include 1979, Abdi İpekçi, 1992, Musa Anter, 1993, Uyur Mutlu, 1996, Metin Göktepe. 2007, Hrant Dink. This day honors their courage and legacy. Adana's clock tower, the Buyuk Saat, is a 32-meter-high historic landmark and a symbol of the city. Construction began in 1879 under Mayor Grigor Bezdekyan, and the design was created by Armenian architect Gaspar Agha Bezdekyan. It represented modernization and accurate timekeeping, built as a square prism for clay bricks with a 35-meter deep foundation. It became the tallest clock tower in the Ottoman Empire at the time. More than an architectural work, it is a witness to the city's history and a symbol of time. Easter Choreg, or Choreg, is a traditional Armenian sweet bread symbolizing life and renewal. It is known for its aromatic spices, nigella seeds, cardamom, mahleb, and for its buttery, often braided texture. Ingredients: flour, milk, sugar, butter, eggs, yeast, spices, optional raisins. Preparation: the dough is kneaded, rested, shaped into braids or rounds, brushed with egg yolk, and baked. Choreg has long been a beloved tradition in Western Armenia cuisine and remains an essential part of Easter table. If you have any questions or want to learn more, you can visit our official link. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.